Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the fusion that's due to start tomorrow, and well, I'm pretty much going to go over the kit based on, what we can read. So I'm going to give my opinion based on what the kit says. Obviously, everything can change depending on multipliers and whatnot, depending on how hard he hits, and it's always subject to more testing by us content creators or by the community. So, take everything I'm going to say with a pinch of salt. So the fusion is called, what's his name again? Titus Blackplume or Plummy, I don't know, Blackplum, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's his name. He's a void legendary. He is a defense-based champion. Now, the first thing that personally puts me off this fusion is the fact that he is a mixed fusion. What does that mean? Well, it means that you have to collect fragments. I think if they do the usual, they have to collect fragments that are gonna fuse into the epics, and then from there, those fragments you get to level 50, right? Because you fuse them into a 4-star epic, you need to get into 5-star, level 50, fully ascended, and then we're gonna come into him. Like, don't know exactly what the epic looks like, but we're gonna see more tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna go over the fusion calendar and how it looks, and I'm already telling you, there's a slight tip that can help you with the champion chase, right? Because well, there's a legendary starting tomorrow, right? The daily login, so we should be able, if we're smart with it, we should be able to collect that legendary during the champion chase on Friday. But let's look at his kit. So Raven Blade, the A1 attacks one enemy, has a 40% chance to place a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. This effect cannot be resisted. This champion is under a shield buff. Okay, I'm curious how this one interacts with a blood shield, right? Because blood shield, when you do the damage, is straight up with your shield. And the way that the blood shield works, for example, for the Scarab King is on the Scarab King, the Scarab does not counterattack, even though it's a minuscule, tiny shield that you place. I wonder if it works the same, right? If you do the attack and then you proc that chance to land it, does it say cannot be resisted? Or not? That could be worth worth checking. That could make it interesting. Then whenever an ally counterattacks, teams up with allies to attack or instantly activates a skill. Also has a 40% chance to place block active skills debuffs for 2 turns on the target enemy. There are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. So this one I don't understand. I understand the part when whenever an ally counterattacks, he joins up or instantly activates his skill. So what? He either joins up with a basic attack or he instantly activates the A2 or the A3. Like, not quite sure. I guess this is gonna be seen once, content creators will test it, will have access and test it out. Not sure if it's actually good or bad. We're gonna see what the next things do. Okay, next one. Student of War. 5 turns cooldown goes down to a 3-turn cooldown. Attacks one enemy, again, single target hit. This attack is always critical if this champion is under a shield buff. Again, same principle. Blood shield, does that work on him or not? Because if it does, it can be really powerful. This attack also gains a damage boost equal to the value of the shield. Okay, you're gonna need bigger shields than the blood shield. Removes all debuffs from all allies if the target is killed. If the target survives, places a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn instead. This effect cannot be resisted if this champion is under a shield buff. Okay, so this sounds really cool because, again, if you do the hit, right, and you don't kill something, I'm trying to think like Hydra, right, you don't kill it, you're going to be placing that provoke, and again, if it works with blood shield, then it will not be resisted, so you're not going to need to give him an accuracy. So for the sake of Hydra, the second hit could be interesting. Doesn't matter who you attack, you place that AoE provoke, which obviously is going to provoke the Head of Decay. So could be interesting. The next one, Androc's Confidant. Okay, so I guess he's Androc's minion or one of his knights or something like that. Places an ally protection buff, an increased attack buff, and a 30% increased speed buff on a single ally for 2 turns. I'm not sure this is good enough. It's 3-turn cooldown. Also fills that ally champion's turn meter by 40%. So you put those buffs, but then he gains a turn. So he's gonna slowly lose that protection, at least from the ally protection. Instantly activates this skill at the end of an ally's turn if that ally has no buffs and their HP is lower than 100%. Oh, interesting. So instantly activates this skill at the end of an ally's turn. So let's say an ally takes a turn, they have a 1-turn cooldown buff, they do a hit, whatever, they have like, I don't know, 80% HP. Does he instantly activate, place ally protection, increase attack and increase speed on him? What else does it say? If there are multiple champs on team, only one will activate. This sounds really cool. However, if it doesn't work like Hefrak, right, where it puts the skill, if this one activates and it puts the skill on cooldown, then it's not good enough from my point of view, right? If it doesn't, right, if it does not put the skill on cooldown, this could be insane, right? This skill could be insane. This could be extremely powerful for, you know, most areas of the game where you don't break too many buffers, because every time, you know, you don't have any other buffs, he's the one that does, boom, ally protection, increase tag, increase speed, lots of good buffs on your ally, as long as they lose a little bit of HP. So again, especially for Hydra, sounds really good, but if it puts the skill on cooldown, it just doesn't sound good enough, right, from my point of view. Okay, then let's look at the passive. For Lord and Land, each time an enemy hits an ally, that ally's next attack will deal 10% more damage for each hit they take, stacks up to 100%. Okay, this sounds good. Like, this passive sounds really powerful. The damage increase resets after the ally deals damage. So this could be something like, I don't know, it's not gonna go, obviously, it's not gonna be going up to that much. This sounds more like an arena one, honestly. From my point of view, this sounds more like an arena one, where you have like a really slow, you know, really slow nuker, but it would have to be a tanky one. Then that ally would have to be hit, you would have to survive. For Hydra, it's not gonna work too well, honestly, because in Hydra you want to go really fast, right? You want to take several turns before they take a turn. So I cannot see where this one you'd be able to get it to stack to 100%, right? Like, where will you be getting hit 10 times before you get a turn with that ally, right? So I guess it works for all allies, so you get 10, 20, 30, maybe up to 40% damage for them. That could be good, but I'm not sure if it's good enough. Increases void ally HP in all battles by 40%. That's a strong aura, but again, it's only void. I don't know, like, let me know in the comments down below what do you think, but looking at his kit, just reading the kit, not knowing multipliers if he actually can hit, keep in mind he's defense based, right? So his damage is gonna scale off of defense. I'm not sure if he's good enough. Like, I'm personally, obviously, for this challenge account, for you know, for the Arbiter world record attempt that I'm playing right now, right over here, I'm doing pretty good, right? Slowly pushing along. But for this one, I'm skipping. However, even if that was not the case, just by the look of it, I think I would still skip it. The only way that maybe I would not skip it is, like I said, if this Androc's Confidant skill does not go on cooldown when it activates, right? If this one, the instant deactivate skill, if this one doesn't put it on cooldown when an ally loses the, you know, has no buffs and have under 100% HP, then it might be worth it. Otherwise, I don't know, he just does not seem good enough. He seems like a really skippable one. Really skippable. Again, this is my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, again, by tomorrow, the next day, we might be able to see some videos of other content creators that have access to test server, that, you know, have been testing him out. We might be able to see, like, anything that makes him really powerful. But right now, just looking at it, just seems weak, right? It just does not seem good enough. Again, maybe if the damage is good over here and you have like some counterattack teams for Hydra, he can keep counterattacking with the A1, could be good. But again, I think he's a skip. Even though he's a void legendary, it's you know, if it was a fragment fusion, I would be like, you know, Dalegas, go for it. But because it's a mixed one, I have mixed feelings. I don't think I'm gonna do it. What do you guys think? Are you guys gonna go for this fusion or not? Let me know in the comments down below. But we're gonna leave it at this for today. Thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next. Also, keep an eye out on my channel for tomorrow, because like I said, once we have the fusion calendar, I'm gonna make a video on it, looking over it, and I'm gonna give you a few tips, and especially a really good one to get yourself 500 points during the champion chase the following week. So definitely keep an eye to the channel. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, run. Bye, guys.